Today, we're going to talk about the fact that everyone is responsible for the culture. There's a common saying that safety is everyone's responsibility. What about culture? What is culture and how does it affect safety and the work environment as a whole? First, what is culture? We can define culture in different ways. A basic definition is culture is the character and personality of an organization. An interesting definition comes from the CEO of Airbnb, Brian Chesky, in a letter about culture to his employees and why it is important to a company. It defined culture as a shared way of doing something with passion. Combining these two definitions together may make for an even better explanation. Culture is what you do and how you do it, and the effects it has on the character and personality of the organization as a whole, and vice versa. So let's talk about building the culture. In Chesky's letter, he goes on to discuss that building culture means genuinely living the core values of an organization. He states we have the power by living the core values to build the culture. We also have the power by breaking the values to mess up the culture. Each one of us has this opportunity, this burden. To further explain himself, he discusses why culture is so important to a business. He states, why is culture so important to a business? Here is a simple way to frame it. The stronger the culture, the less corporate process a company needs. When the culture is strong, you can trust everyone to do the right thing. People can be independent and autonomous. You ever notice how families or tribes don't require much process? That is because there's such a strong trust and culture that it supersedes any process. In organizations, or even in a society, where culture is weak, you need an abundance of heavy, precise rules and processes. So let's talk about culture and workplace safety. Using the words Chesky writes in this letter about building culture and the benefits of it, we can apply them to workplace safety. A company that truly takes action to ensure the safety of its employees, in turn, makes caring about employees' well-being one of its core values. Everyone plays a part in the culture on the job and in building the culture or breaking it. When it comes to safety, the value of caring about your own well-being as well as those around you builds the culture. Actions such as following safety rules, safe work practices, and stopping work to address hazards are some basic examples of living the core value of caring about everyone's well-being on the job. When employees do not want to follow the rules, put others at risk for injury, or take shortcuts, it weakens the culture. You, as an individual worker, play a part in the larger culture of the company. If a large part of the workforce on a job is taking shortcuts and ignoring basic safety rules, what does it say about the culture there? Let's talk about the benefits of building the culture. There is a benefit to everyone at a work site when the culture rests on positive core values. Referring back to the letter where the CEO states the stronger the culture, the less corporate process a company needs. When the culture is strong, you can trust everyone to do the right thing. People can be independent and autonomous. When the individuals of a workforce demonstrate that they are committed to living the value of caring for one another's well-being or safety, it builds more autonomy and trust. Doing what is right becomes a way of life rather than relying on enforcement. This allows for the entire workforce to be able to enjoy a work environment that is more relaxed, respectful, and overall enjoyable to work at compared to working in a place where there's no trust, no autonomy, and where the enforcement of heavy rules and processes is the method to attempt to force employees to take certain actions. Culture is closely connected to safety on the job. When individuals choose to work safely and care about the well-being of each other, the culture is strengthened. When a strong culture is in place through living the core values set by the company, everyone reaps the benefits of working in a safer and more enjoyable workplace. What are you doing to contribute to our culture?